Here's a question for you, and this is a legitimate question. I think it's a legitimate question. If the Lions get in, and again, at this point, I believe the Detroit Lions should get in the playoffs. Washington is a 7-point underdog on the road at San Francisco. They should lose that game. Seattle is a 10-point underdog on the road at Kansas City. They should lose that game. Am I saying anything out of the order? No.
You're right on.
And the Lions are a favorite again on the road at Carolina. They should win that game.
3 points.
So the Lions should control their own destiny with 2 to go. If they get in, here's why they're dangerous. How many times do we say, most of the time, the team with the best quarterback will win the game? Okay?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. On any given Sunday, whoever the best quarterback on the field is should win that game. You ready for this?
This past Sunday definitely proved that.
Is Jared Goff better than Brock Purdy?
Yes.
Maybe.
Is Jared Goff better than Daniel Jones?
Yes.
Is Jared Goff better than Tom Brady, 45-year-old Tom Brady?
No.
He's not better than Tom Brady right now?
No.
4 turnovers yesterday. Okay, fine. Is he better than Kirk Cousins?
Not really.
You don't think Jared Goff is better? You'd rather have Kirk Cousins on your team?
Yeah, I would take either one.
Dak Prescott.
I'm taking Jared Goff.
No, I'll take Dak.
I'm taking Jared Goff. I don't like Dak. I've said I don't like Dak. Everything about Dallas is in place to win a Super Bowl except one thing. The person that makes the most money is the only question mark the Dallas Cowboys have. I'm taking Jared Goff.
Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Jalen Hurts is better. What I'm trying to say is, I think you can make the argument that aside from Jalen Hurts, that Jared Goff would be the second best quarterback in the NFC playoffs with those 7 teams in it. Philadelphia, Dallas, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, the Giants, and San Francisco. I think you can make that argument that aside from Hurts, Goff would be the best quarterback on the field against any one of those other teams.
It's close.
100% you can make the argument. It's close, like Matt said, but I think you can make the argument. There's another side to the argument. Out of those teams, Jared Goff may be the best quarterback with the exception of one, but now you got to stack defenses. Whose defense is the best? Same teams you just listed, now do that with the Detroit Lions defense. That's where you draw the equals and figure out who's really going to win that game. Is the defensive side of things.
Okay,
when the quarterback's coming to play.
You want to do that real quick?
Let's do that.
Hey, before you do it, yesterday during the game, New York is desperate to get down the field, right?
Yeah.
Braxton Berrios,
number 10.
He got past the DBs twice. If Zach Wilson is even close to it, it's a touchdown. They've got to clean that up going forward. They have to.
Well, they got to clean a lot of stuff up.
They almost gave up 2 touchdowns on that drive had Zach Wilson been better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. They scared the living daylights out of me. You got to play those guys back, man. What are you doing? Sorry. They won.
True. But it's also what Charles Davis said. Charles Davis said, he just told us that. He said the Detroit Lions are just used to doing what? Playing. And figuring out and trying not to make mistakes and playing well and get a couple big plays. And, now you carry on the momentum and now you start to feel better. You play sharper on defense. But now that they're playing for something, they got a little tight.
Yeah.
They forgot about their technique. They forgot about the fundamentals. They forgot about what they watched from Monday to Saturday. Got time to clean that up. But Charles Davis said, you're correct. They got to clean that stuff up. Go ahead, Ryan.
We talk about the Lions defense, though. In 4 of the last 7, they've allowed under 20.
This is true.
Under 20. We give San Francisco kudos for that, and I'm not going to say that the Detroit Lions defense is on par with the 49ers because it is not. San Francisco is one of the best, if not the best defense in the league. But the Lions are playing really good. To hold 4 opponents in a 7-game stretch under 20, I think is really good. And I think, aside from San Francisco, I think the Lions defense is better than the Giants defense. I think they're every bit as good as the Bucs defense. I think they're better than the Vikings defense. The Dallas Cowboys just allowed 40 to the Jaguars. They're better than that. And Philadelphia, I don't think the defense is world beaters. I mean, the Lions put up 35 against them already. Who's to say they couldn't do that again?
40.
Exactly.
Yeah, they put up 42.
So, this is a football team that can compete, Bray.
They're on the rise, man. That's it. They're on the rise.
They definitely are on the rise, and I was actually going to point out those teams that they held to under 20, but this isn't the day for that. The Detroit Lions played a playoff championship game yesterday. They played well. They got it done no matter what. No matter what happened, you got to get the wins. We can keep talking about it till we're blue in the face of, well, they didn't do this, and, well, they missed here, and they let Berrios go by. They did, 100%. But you know what the Chiefs did for the majority of the game? Do you know what the Philadelphia Eagles did for the majority of their game? Do you know what Justin Herbert and the Chargers did for the majority of their game? Everybody looked beatable, and nobody looked perfect with the exception of the Thursday night game and the 49ers, and they had some mistakes as well. They're winning.
Can we
and
talk,
it's December.
Can we talk a little bit more about Jared Goff?
Of course, do it.
Just in the next segment, because as the Jets scored, I think my mind transitioned to the fact that I really believed Jared Goff was going to put the Lions in a position to win that game.
He looks like a cool customer.
It is just that kind of year, and confidence is everything. I want to talk more about Goff. You'll hear from Dan Campbell coming up next.